This is a review of Every Day by David Levithan. I've been wanting to do this book review for a long time because I really loved this book, but it's been a while since I've read it, so I'm kind of like rusty on all the points I wanted to make. Every Day is the story of A, who every day wakes up in a different body, be it male or female. So A really doesn't identify with a certain gender. One day, at the beginning of the novel, A wakes up in the body of Justin, whose girlfriend is Rhiannon, and he ends up falling in love with her. And this brings about complications as they can't really have a relationship because he wakes up in a different body every day and he struggles with explaining this to her, and then they struggle with how they can see each other when he's in a different body every day. This novel is told in a very lyrical sense. It's almost poetic in a way, and I really liked that about it. Also, even though this story is based around this relationship between Rhiannon and A, it isn't really entirely about love. It's more about who you are as a person. One of the things I really like about Every Day is that it questioned my ideas of gender as well and sexuality. I found it so hard to think of A as someone who didn't really have gender. I found myself using masculine pronouns. I referred to A as a him, and A really isn't a him or a her. He's he again. A is just who A is. I'm trying not to use gender-specific pronouns, which is really hard. And Rhiannon also struggles with this. Like, she finds it difficult to interact with him in certain bodies, and I think that really spoke to me on a level of, like, figuring out what gender is and that it doesn't necessarily define who you are, and it shouldn't define who you are. The ending of this novel isn't entirely happy and it isn't entirely sad. My friend was worried I wasn't going to like that when she recommended this book to me, but I really enjoyed the way the novel ended. It wasn't like, oh, everything's perfect, everything's fine, or we can't have a happy ending in this type of novel. It was real in a sense, and it was something I didn't really see coming. I would definitely recommend this book to anyone. I was interested in it because of the premise and also because David Levithan wrote it, and he co-wrote Will Grayson with John Green, but this is definitely now one of my favorite books. It's beautifully told, it's a beautiful story, and it really raises a lot of questions I'd never really thought about before. I'm going to try to be doing more book reviews. I definitely want to review all the books I read in 2013, so I have a few more to review, and then once I finish more books, I'll have even more to review. And I hope you'll pick up Every Day by David Levithan. See ya!